And we live. What's up, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and what's up, Sir Daryl?
You know, Rumble is really getting popular. We really need to consider revisiting Rumble.
We don't get no love on Rumble. And then when I went back and looked at our old videos, probably a year ago, there wasn't much action. I'm gonna
Nothing was
look
happening
again.
there.
Nothing
Okay.
much was happening, but I'm gonna go on there and we might have a video that has 1 million views, and I'm just sitting on it, and I might
That
not
would be
even know.
something, wouldn't it? We just
You know,
we
like
were just famous over there in the Rumble world and didn't even realize it.
right? And then they're like, he's finally coming to talk to us. I'm like, what? Oh
Yeah.
wow.
They'd be like, Jeffrey
But
Jordan.
that's crazy. And they gonna talk on Sir Daryl, his celebrity friends. But what's up, everybody out there? So we gonna be talking some Oval today,
Yeah.
and that last 2 episodes was fierce. It was everything,
Those last
everything.
two
Give it up
episodes,
on everything.
they came on the same week, like right after one day after. I mean,
It was
one
the same day. If I'm
same
not
day.
mistaken, it was the same day.
Um,
Because where I watch it, it tells me the release date. So where I watch it, it was like the same day.
um,
So I'm guessing it's a season finale, I guess.
yeah, it was episode 22, so it couldn't be a half. I think we just came back from the half, so yeah, I guess that would be the season finale.
It was everything. A lot of content.
Um,
Oh my goodness.
a lot
I
went
don't even
down.
know where to go. Huh?
I said a lot went down.
A lot went down, a lot to digest. And guys, you know what, just to prepare you, we're gonna be talking mainly Oval, but we're gonna be talking some real life topics, necessary news, all that fun stuff. But as far as the Oval, oh my God, who sticks out to me? President Eli. Like he's just
Oh, you
a
actually
free.
calling him president?
Come on, he's the president. Come on
I
now.
know, but he's so don't fit in there. I can't get myself to say it.
That's just that's just you remembering him how he started. You know, the person who you thought he was, he is definitely not. He's a killer.
Yeah,
He's a
that's true.
killer.
That's true.
Like don't let it get twisted. Because if he started the show the way he is now, you would have never gave him doubt.
That's
But
true.
I know now that he's a killer, and I still don't know. I still kind of side eye President Eli because I don't know, but he seems to be on the up and up. He's just very voracious when he does it, and we have a lot of new faces now, and we're gonna see the tides are about to change again,
Hmm.
because of this mysterious woman.
Yep.
Hmm.
Victoria's father's mistress, I guess she is. It's so interesting too that in the real world, you wouldn't say Victoria's father. Those wouldn't be the words you'd use. This dude is so well known, you just say his name. But on the Oval, you don't know his name. So they keep
Maybe
calling him
because
Victoria's father.
I don't know. Maybe because of the type of person he is. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you make a great point, but I don't know what to make of that.
You know, we asked last week what was up with her. I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. They were telling me what was up.
Mm-hmm.
We knew something was up. We knew it wasn't just that she was just really coming in for that one purpose. Now, I did think that what's his name, Donald, was gonna like. No, I thought that Donald knew her. He was gonna be working with her. Um, in fact, when she went in there and talked to Donald, she scanned the room to make sure it wasn't being whatever that stupid thing was she pulled
Mm-hmm.
out of her underwear. That phone she pulled out of her underwear to scan the room.
Yes.
I thought that the moment she finished scanning that room, her and Donald were gonna start talking like they had all this stuff planned out.
No, well, she's so deep in. Donald doesn't even know who she is.
Correct.
You
Correct.
know, but they know the same people.
Yes.
But he doesn't know her. So that's very interesting.
Yep.
Yep. Any other things stick out to you about the show before we officially get started?
Before we get into the specifics, well, Nancy, I really feel like I need to go back to season one to remember who Nancy was because she is
Mm-hmm.
such a different human being that I actually she's pushed me to the point of disliking her now. Like I hate Nancy, and if I were what is dude's name from Ruthless that came over? What's his name? The one she bought the car?
Daryl. I mean, oh shit, I said Daryl. What's his name? Dixon.
Him, the guy,
Dale.
Dale. No, we still, even in Tyler Perry land, we can't hit women, right? Men are not allowed to hit women still.
You mean in the Tyler Perry
Well,
universe?
just I know that in society we still it's frowned upon for men to beat up a woman. In Tyler Perry land, is it?
No, because you seen the highest beat Ruth up plenty of times.
Well, Dale needs to handle Nancy. He needs to, he needs to whoop her ass.
No, 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 no. Dale needs to get on mosey on out of town. Why is he there?
That's a good
Why is
question.
he there? Like, and he made a valid little point because I was giving him a lot of crap about accepting that car that Miss Nancy purchased, which I'm pretty sure his trade-in only got probably about $500 because he said that he traded in his vehicle
Yes.
to get that brand new car.
Yeah.
But like, let's be real, she would have got you that car without a trade-in.
Yeah,
So
that didn't help. That did nothing to the price in reality.
right, you just got rid of it some dead weight.
They
So
took it. You got rid of it without having to pay the tow truck to come get
to junk it, yeah, you didn't have to pay to junk it and get a title,
it. Yes.
a title which you probably didn't own anymore. They didn't ask no
That's right.
questions.
You didn't have to go. You didn't have to go look up anything. You didn't have to. It took you. But Nancy is out of control. I want Nancy handled. Um, You're right. He shouldn't be there. But if he is there, Nancy does deserve a slap or two
But from who?
from Dale. She has been disrespecting him on a whole different level.
He doesn't deserve it.
No.
Excuse me.
What did he do?
Listen. In the midst of two people losing their freaking minds in the storm, he took advantage of the situation.
He did
You know
not.
what I mean? And you never would have realized that Nancy would have been so spicy towards him towards the end, but he took advantage of the situation. When you
He
see two
accepted a
people,
gift.
but he you know it came with consequences. Where did the freaking money come from? He know Nancy don't work. He knows Nancy doesn't. He saw two black people. Oh, look at these two black people, cartoonish. I'm gonna take their money and leave. It's a game to him. It's funny. You know what I mean? That's what I think. It's funny to him. You know, I had a problem with him taking that gift.
Okay, but so how much is he supposed to take because he took the deal? If
He
Nancy,
should have taken.
okay, but he did. He did. So now what? He took it. Should Nancy be allowed to physically hit him if she wants to?
Did Nancy ever hit him? What are you talking
No,
about?
I'm asking where the line is because you're saying that he doesn't deserve that he deserves what he's getting. I'm saying that she's crossed the line to the point that she needs to get hit. You clearly don't think so, and so I'm asking you, where is the line? How far can Nancy go before she will deserve to get hit?
The car is gone now, so that's not even an issue anymore. So someone took it. But if the car was still there and you're accepting all this punishment, for me, I want to be like, you know what? You can take this freaking car and shove it, and I'm leaving. But he chooses to stay there. Am I right or wrong?
No, you're right. But that doesn't mean that he has to take that stuff.
Yes, he does have to take.
No, he doesn't.
He's in that freaking house. Then leave. Then leave. Then leave. Sir Darryl, leave.
Okay, but while he's there, how far should it go? As long as
much as you can freaking take. It only takes one. You get slick with me one time. Well, have a nice day.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about as far as like giving the car back. You can take this car. The car's in his name. Why do that? Just go. Leave with the car.
Let's go with your logic. He should just leave.
No, he should do that.
He is lingering around, so
he should do that.
I have no sympathy for him for staying around. So there, he's not got no chains on him. Ain't nobody got no gun in his head. Get out of here.
I don't know that I have sympathy for him either, but if he hauls off and slaps the hell out of Nancy, I'll understand.
It doesn't need to get to that because she's using words and he chooses not to use words. She's out of her mind, and he chose to take a crazy person's money, and that comes with consequences, Sir Darryl. It comes with consequences. You got two equally people that was seemingly nice to you, Miss Nancy and Mr. Richard. Were nice to him, invited him into the house, and you see that they're at odds with each other. I'm going to be the type of person, I'm going to stay neutral. It's like, you know what? Let me get on out of here. I'm not accepting gifts from either side because it's wrong. I know it's coming from one pot.
And the moment, well, no, I was about to say, yeah, and well, it doesn't matter the order. The moment you see one of those two murder somebody else right in front of you, you're really gone at that point, right?
Yeah. What else we got to talk about?
I got to go to the bathroom, and I'm crawling out the window.
What's up, Jaden? Jaden Bankston, 3198. Yeah, yeah. So you defending Dale, I guess.
I'm not defending him. I just want him to slap Nancy. That's all. I think she
I,
deserves it. I think she deserves it, even though he's there and he shouldn't be there. He shouldn't be in that situation. I think Nancy has gone over a line where she needs to be physically dealt with.
okay, Mr. Richard handled that himself by going off on her. A slap, it shouldn't be coming from Dale. If it happens, it shouldn't come from Dale.
Who should it come from?
Mr. Richard, not Dale.
Okay. Should what's Dale's best friend now? What's her name?
Sharon?
Should Sharon slap the hell out of her for the comments that she said to her?
Sharon got too much respect. She got too much respect.
So
she acts really different.
She won't do it either.
Nah, she won't. Sharon got too much respect, and Sharon acts ditzy, so you got no time for that.
Well, I don't know what's going on with Nancy, and I also don't understand how Nancy is out of jail. She ain't even had a good night's sleep yet, and she's still trying to do things that's gonna piss the people off that made it so she could get out of jail. I want to see her ass at least go right back there. I'm back where you are before, because I felt sympathy for her when she went to jail, because she didn't do the actual thing that she was in jail for. She didn't commit that crime. I won't feel sorry for her if she goes back.
Right. I never felt sympathy for Nancy. Nasty Nancy. And to this day, she is disgusting.
She is disgusting.
She is disgusting, and she fails to see the error of her ways. I don't know what's up with her.
Yeah, she's gross. That's all I got. I will say that this is one of the better seasons of The Oval.
Very good. Oh my goodness, there's so much content.
Yeah.
Screw it. But yeah, very good episodes. The season's been good too. I'm not just gonna say the episodes. The season's been building up. Been building up. A lot of flavor, a lot of good content, a lot of good storylines. In terms of dead weight, who do you if you had to trim the fat from the show, who would get trimmed? Trimming the fat, trim the excess content, excess characters right now. Or screen time.
Daryl and Sharon, they got no paychecks coming. I think that's about it. I feel like everybody else done held up their weight.
Yeah, I'm with you. Shit, they're trying to give Sharon and Dale a little storyline with the money. I mean, it's kind of flimsy to me, but they're trying to give them a little storyline with this money. I don't know what they're doing with it, because now the person who got paid, it looks like that same guy who's back again to me, but you can't really tell because he has a mask on. But I don't know.
How do you feel about what Sam did? Like Sam got somebody going in there to literally physically handle Priscilla. How do you feel about that?
Right, I didn't get that clip. Was that is that going to be on the next episode? Was it like a clip? I didn't get it. Was that like the preview for next episode, or was it a part of this episode?
No, it was part of the show. It was part of this last episode.
I don't know why I didn't get that clip, but whatever.
And he was just cracking up laughing about it. He was so excited.
I was here for it. Priscilla needed to get knocked on her behind for all the crap, because she got Sam good. You know how many times she got Sam jumped She pushed him down the stairs.
She did
Could
get
have
him
broke
jumped.
his neck. Like, listen, Priscilla, you still got secrets. I still don't know who Priscilla is.
Well,
You
well,
know,
Richard told somebody that he was FBI. Do you think there's
he was
any
just
truth to
talking
that?
crap.
Well, maybe
He
not.
just
Well, he's
talking
something.
crap. FBI. I mean, if he's part of the FBI, normal people that work for the FBI are gonna know who he is. Nobody knows who they are. So it's not just FBI. Because how would um what's his name father Victoria's father be associated with Priscilla also? He's not FBI. There's some kind of different entity. It's some kind of different entity. Gotta be.
Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. So we
Mm-hmm.
still don't know who he is, and we still don't know who Priscilla is. And clearly, um, her husband doesn't know either. That's
Who's
that that.
husband?
I'm just saying, Sam doesn't know that, and that's very weird.
No. I wish I wish somebody would ask Sam one day, what do you think your wife does? Who is she? Like, who is she? You know? And then I didn't even get a clip of crap, I missed so many clips of Sam and his secret life. Was Sam telling the truth when he said he had a child and had a whole nother family?
I don't know the way that that was proven was via these phone calls that came in, and I don't know that he didn't stage those things. I'm just not clear. We
Cause yeah,
didn't.
because he's capable of doing that.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to say he did it just to get under her skin because she's done a lot of crap. I wouldn't put it past Sam to do something like that. It would be so out of character for him just to have a whole other family though.
Yeah.
I was just like, wow. But
And if
man,
he
you
had a
saw
whole
how
nother family, then he's psychotic for being mad at her about anything.
yeah, yeah. But once again now, I'm gonna throw you another question. Is over. So can we backtrack? Can Priscilla backtrack and be upset that he was seeing somebody while they were together, or do you just say over is over? You still can't be mad.
I don't understand the question.
Okay, if Priscilla if Priscilla and Sam are over, right?
Mm.
And then Sam comes and say, "Well, I had a secret life behind your back ever since we've been together." From the very, so can Priscilla be like, "Well, I'm mad at you because you had a relationship. You had a relationship when we first got together." But can Priscilla still be upset, or it's over? Oh, it shouldn't matter.
Oh, it should matter.
It shouldn't matter.
It should. The reason why, from my vantage point, it should matter is because you think about the time that you wasted on something that was never going to happen. It would be like if you spent 24 hours cooking food for this big event,
Mm-hmm.
and two things you found out later: A, the event was fake; it was never going to happen in the first place, and all of the ingredients that you were using were flawed. So everything that you were using to bake the cake, the baking powder wasn't real, so the cake wasn't going to rise. The yeast that you used for the dough, it was never going to rise. And you spent all of this energy and time, and you had all of this forethought about what this was going to be, and yet somebody set you up in advance for this to never go through, and they had a good laugh the whole time, and you were invested in it. Hell yeah, you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be mad as hell because it's like I actually put energy into something that was faulty from the very beginning.
Okay, I agree.
Yeah. All right, you want to get to your clips?
Let's go for it. All right, looks like we
Okay.
getting over.
Well, I'm Tracy.
Nice to meet you. Tracy, I'm Richard.
Richard.
All right, so little backstory. That's Tracy. You know who it is now. She's a mystery woman.
Yes.
Mr. Richard, he was going to stay at a hotel because, of course, he can't stay at the house because his wife Nancy is there.
He'll
who's
kill his
nuts.
wife.
Yeah, and so so Richard is staying at a hotel, and up walks this mysterious woman
Mm-hmm.
flirting with Mr. Richard.
Yep.
Now, one might say to yourself, there's plenty of people that she could flirt with, but hey, um, she wants to flirt with Mr. Richard. Is she after something? Is she a hooker? I don't know. She didn't ask for any money. What do you think?
I don't know what's going on with her. I can tell by the way this went down. This is not going to be the last time we see her. She's not a hooker because, like you said, she didn't ask for any money and she actually left. I don't
Yep.
know what the deal is with her, but there is definitely something going on there. And we'll find out maybe next season, I guess.
I guess so.
What do you think?
I don't know because there's another clip that I have when after we're gonna see the clip later when they after they were done having sex. He really didn't see a sex scene. He just saw Mr. Richard with all clothes. You can tell he's rusty. But
Well, and yeah, Tyler wasn't interested in the shirtless leg sticking out of the edge of the blanket as it wrapped around his thigh shot.
he wasn't what? He was interested in what?
He wasn't interested. So he did put Richard in the position, in the typical Tyler position, Tyler Perry man position. The dude is laid back, legs open, knee bent, and knee coming, I mean, and leg coming back around. But normally they don't have on a shirt, and then there is a blanket that covers the thigh area, so you see the
Yeah.
top of the thigh and then the foot sticking out. Richard was in that position, but he was fully clothed.
I,
There
you
was
know,
nothing, no skin to see.
I feel like Mr. Richard when he was practicing for the scene, he oiled himself up to take his shirt off, and
Yes,
Tyler Perry was like, "What are you
it's
doing?
my time.
You keep your shirt on. You keep your shirt on."
Yeah,
And he was just
you
like,
good.
Wait a minute. It says that I'm supposed. No. You keep your shirt on. We wasting time.
Yeah, that's exactly because we've seen this shot over and over and over again. This is the first time it's ever been like this.
Yeah, yeah. But like I was saying, uh, the next clip that we see, whenever it comes, she's gonna make a comment like Mr. Richards gonna be like, "I felt cheap," and she said something like, "Nothing about that was cheap," to make me feel like some money was exchanged. It just didn't, you know. But we'll see that later.
Yeah, maybe everybody in this White House is being compromised, and that's part of that plan.
Yeah. I mean, he's small potatoes to me. I mean, I don't like.
What he's
Like,
no. He's small potatoes from the standpoint of yielding power. Two things. First, he's in the White House close to everybody, close enough to be in bedrooms every day. So that person is a big deal. Also, whoever, if somebody is paying, let's just say this is connected to Victoria's father or Veronica's father in some sort of way, and people are looking at the larger game, they probably do know who he is. They probably do know what agency he's with or whatever. And so to get him compromised will just be a big deal because you have this person who has different levels of credentials and you got him.
okay, my only issue with that is she's not trying to get to know him. They didn't exchange numbers. She's,
No,
you know what I
There
mean?
could have been a recording of this, is my point.
But what? Okay, a recording. So what do you do with the recording?
I don't know. It's Tyler Perry land.
I mean, like I said, they just had sex. She didn't milk him for any information. She had sex with him, and that was it. So that was pointless. And even if you wanted to say, well, she's starting slowly and slowly gonna work her way up to getting information. She just completely said, well, later. And let's just say she recorded. All she did was record him having sex. He doesn't care about his marriage. No one cares about that. Breaking up it. You can't, I don't know. I don't know what she got out of that. So
We'll see.
All right. The latest in
there's a whole
news,
new thing.
Tyler Perry is facing 2 recent assault charges. One from actor Mario Rodriguez filed December 2000.
You all, I'm sorry, I gotta go. I can't have missed any of that. Hold on, everybody. I cannot do the audience that disservice.
Tyler Perry is facing two recent assault charges. One from actor Mario Rodriguez filed December 2025, seeking $77 million for alleged advances related to movie Boo in 2016, a Medea Halloween. And another actor, Derek Dixon, filed June 2025, seeking $260 million for alleged harassment on the Oval. Perry's lawyer denying all claims of wrongdoing. Both lawsuits accuse Perry of leveraging his power for sexual exploitation and involve claims of sexual assault, battery, and retaliation. Now, back to you, fellas.
One of the things I do not like is this claim of sexual assault. The image that gives, I don't even think that they're saying that like Tyler overpowered them and handcuffed them to the bed and hopped on and just bounced away. I don't think that that's, and who knows what position these things happen in. But sexual assault just gives you a specific level of thought that I don't even think that they're claiming. So it kind of bothers me to hear that.
Well, my problem with this second guy who recently filed, the more recent guy, the story was Tyler put him onto a movie, one of his Halloween movies called Boom, 2016, and all of a sudden he's alleging misconduct. And my problem is,
2016.
in the article, it said that it happened more than once. My thing is, isn't once enough? I don't understand. I don't understand if someone's making you feel uncomfortable to the point of saying assault.
Yeah.
Isn't one time enough to say, you know what, I'm not coming back here. I don't want to hear that. Oh, I was worried about my career. Really? You get another job.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah, I saw damn, his name came to my brain as soon as I saw him. Damn it, this is gonna kill me. What is the name of the dude? Paul. You remember Paul from Zatima?
Yeah.
I saw Paul in a movie today. I was with my mom, and Paul popped up on the screen. It was just funny. Paul's still getting work. He's able to work other places. I don't know. These just seem like money grabs at this point, and Tyler's just so open and he's so vulnerable to these things. Funniest thing is, I'm sure some of these shenanigans actually happen, but sexual assault and I mean they're trying to make Tyler out like he's some sort of serial rapist or something, which is I don't know. It's starting to annoy me a little bit.
Right. In Derek's situation, he went to Tyler's house multiple freaking times. That's what gets me. Went to the man's house multiple times in the middle of the night. You know you weren't going there for high tea. Get out of here.
Initiating text messages with him.
Yeah. Baloney, boy. I tell you, baloney. Yeah. He freaking try and use you up. Very dangerous. Cat Williams always said it. You know, certain people will try and use you up. Yep. Anyway.
Yeah. So, I'm going to tell you this once. Okay? I'm Victoria's father's mistress. He's been incoherent for the past few weeks.
All right, so we already knew. I mean, I've just found out on the show that Victoria's father's mistress. I don't know why she worded it that way, but now we know that the tides are turning. This is gonna be. I don't know what she's gonna do, but I think this is Donald's way to get out. This is Hunter's way to get back on top, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know how they come back from this. Um, and does let's just say she gets Hunter out. Is Hunter of clear mind now? Is he off drugs? Is he gonna want to be with Victoria?
I don't know. I'm really confused by that because he seems to be all into her.
I think with the drugs, that's just their banter. But with a clear mind, it seems like he really does
Yeah.
genuinely
And he
care for
hasn't
her.
had any, and however long he's actually been down there and then back up. So, I mean, is it
Hmm.
out of his system at this point, or are they still, kind of working it out? I guess it's. I mean, he doesn't seem to be going through even withdrawal.
I don't know if maybe we saw it already. I don't
Yeah,
know because he
they
was
skipped it.
he was spazzing out for a while. But like I say,
But
I
who
guess
knows whether or not that spazzing out is the natural spazzing out you would do if you like you basically been snatched out of office and put in prison. That's worth a
yeah,
spaz.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
You're gonna want to take your time with this.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, that was just a little scene with that was the woman who was downstairs who introduced herself, who we were talking about, and uh, Mr. Richard finally called her.
Right.
I forgot who called her, but I'm pretty sure he
He ended
called
up
her.
no, he called her because when she picked up the phone, she didn't know well he thought that she didn't know the name. So he's the one who initiated the call to her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shout out her for a while because she's working real hard for Mr. Richard. He's an average guy, but I don't know. She's working a little hard for Mr.
You don't
Richard.
think
So
you don't think Richard is worth the effort?
yeah, maybe he is, but I mean, I don't know. I'm just a woman of the evening can have the pick of the litter. But hey, what do I know? What do I know?
I'm going to go see how they are.
No. You're gonna let the doctors do their job.
Why are you on such a power trip right now?
Power trip?
Yes.
A power trip? That man tried to hang me. That man tried to kill me, so I'm gonna show him what it feels like to be at the end of...
All right, so a little context. Um, she gets back to the White House. She's gonna stay there, and she's trying to get back to the bottom of what's going on. She's always like a deer in headlights, and she's like asking Eli, what did he do? And then she's like, I want to go to the bunker and check on them because you're gonna get blamed. He's like, what do you know? You not? What are you talking about? And she's just like, kind of like, oh, I want to check on them, and I don't know. She just needs to get with the program. To me, she's tripping. You know, Eli. I'm on Eli's side right now because they tried to murder him. You know, so I don't know what she's talking about.
Well, I don't know. And I agree with you on that. They did try to murder him, but I think what she's saying is you're not even thinking this whole thing through. You're just thinking that you can just send this boy down there, have a massacre take place, and not think that when this is investigated, it's going to come back to you. I think
But
that's her
how did
whole
she?
thing. I think her whole thing is you idiot. You're not even smart enough to be planning this.
But how does she know? She just got there. I mean, us as viewers, we know what went down that way. She just walked in the door. She doesn't know what happened.
She asked
She
him.
doesn't
Well,
know.
I no, she asked him, and I think that what she was saying is the way you are thinking because he's saying like I got it. I got this all figured out. Nobody was down there. He was the only one there. They were both stabbed. We got him. And I think that what she's saying is you haven't even figured all of this out that the blowback is going to come back at you for ordering them all in the same area. This is the
Other than people,
president of the
wait,
United States.
wait, Sir Darrell. Outside of the White House, how do you think people perceive the family? the first family, how do you think they perceive them? Do they see monsters, or do they see the snapshots on TV? We don't see that Jason is a monster. We don't see Victoria as an evil witch. We don't see the president is an alcoholic and get does drugs until he's in a coma. Normal people don't see that. You know what I mean? So if the narrative is that if the narrative is flipped that the president and the first lady and they all killed each other, why wouldn't the public believe that?
Because it's just very suspicious, and they don't even they don't even really know him. He's the vice president. They don't even know they don't even realize that he's the one. The main public doesn't even realize he's the one in power. Also, they don't know that Jason is even alive. They had a funeral for that dude. Has the public been made aware that the first son is back alive?
No, I don't think so.
There's a lot to clean up here.
Yeah.
And like you said, they don't see them as monsters. If they don't see them as monsters, it's gonna be like the first lady. Well, basically, the narrative will be the president of the United States killed his son and the first lady, stabbed them to death.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I agree.
Medic down here! Why is the medic late?
Better hope he gets down here for your sake.
What the hell does that mean?
You did this.
Is that the plan, boys?
And that's basically what we just talked about. Them putting the blame on Hunter. Now, everyone down there, Max, the other agent, are they in on? Do they know what's happening? Do they know that Hunter is being set up, or are they just going along with Eli?
I'm really confused by that. I don't know.
I'm only person who I know,
don't, because the way they were holding guns on that dude, it was crazy. Like they think they were expecting him to pull out a AK-47 at any point and start shooting at him or something.
Well, you see a dead body, so he has to have a weapon.
Too. Yeah.
So, but I'm thinking the only person who knows something has to be Alonzo. Has to be Alonzo, because Alonzo is the one who put that boy in, who brought Jason to the jail cell, and Alonzo would have been the one to pat him down to check his person. And if I'm not mistaken, someone asked, "Did you pat him down?" Alonzo said, "Yes, I did," which I think Alonzo's lying. If you notice, there's gonna be another clip where they keep panning to Alonzo's face. So I think Alonzo knows a little more than what we see.
You don't see them patting him down but not checking his shoe? Or
I don't know. Maybe I think Alonzo set this up with President Eli. That's what I think. Because how else would
Well, who's this?
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, how else would Eli be so confident that they would kill each other? How else would he be so confident that they would kill each other without a weapon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Well, who's this?
Hi. It's Rachel.
Hi, Rachel.
How are you?
I'm a bit busy.
You're blowing me off again.
Rachel is a psychopath.
Okay, so yes, yeah, and I'm thinking like, who is she? Is she just? I mean, she's a character that we never seen before, so obviously she's getting introduced to us, and they're kind of like segueing her in as if she was always around, which that's not the case. But whatever. Alan is new chief of staff, and he had sex with this woman in the bathroom, at a party, and now she's acting like. If you have sex with someone in a restroom, what do you expect them? Get out of here. And she is psycho. I think she's psycho. I don't know
Absolutely
what
so.
she's after. I don't know if she's after power. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, she's at the right spot because he appears to be having some power. It's about to be taken from him, though.
Yeah.
I can't reach the keys to unlock these cuffs.
You can reach him. Uncuff yourself.
I must have dropped them in my bra. Get it.
You're out of your damn mind.
Yeah. Just another psycho clip of her luring him. She really wanted to get inside that bedroom and have sex with him again. But I just don't. I just don't understand her. I don't know. I don't think she's trying to get close to him because when you're trying to get close to someone, you don't have sex with them in the bathroom. You know.
That's not the way to
I
fall
don't,
in love.
I don't know what she's looking for because she's like you blowing me off as if a party girl, a true party girl, they don't care about stuff like that. If a guy doesn't answer their call, they're like whatever. They
So
find
all of,
somebody else.
all of you all who are watching this and feeling like Jeffrey Jordan is being insensitive because he's pretending like he's never had sex in a bathroom. Don't let him. Don't let him make you feel bad about what you do. You just keep doing you.
I'm not making anybody feel bad. I'm just saying, what expectations do you have? Like, if you have sex in the restroom, are you expecting someone to bring you over for Thanksgiving?
You could absolutely fall in love in the bathroom.
All right, so we can just move on. Just whatever.
Don't act all concerned, Alonzo. This is on you, isn't it? You're the one that put him in there with the knife, didn't you? You're the one that put him in there to get him, sir! You put him in there? I was ordered to.
Alonzo, peering into Alonzo's face. You don't have a good poker face. I think Alonzo gave him that knife. That's what I think.
I think Alonzo's responsible.
Yeah, Alonzo gave him that knife.
Here you girl.
I mean, look at Richard. I did everything for him for years.
Oh, this is my part right here.
I know. And he gets mad at me for sleeping with his father.
Wait.
Well, Miss Sense.
Can we just pause right there? The way she said, and he gets mad at me for sleeping with his father, as though that is just an insignificant part of this story.
Mm-hmm.
He may have gone overboard by murdering the man. And I would say he didn't even murder him because they slept together. I would say that if it had just stopped there, if they had just not pushed it in his face, if Nancy got that man killed, Nancy wouldn't let these things go. She created the scenario. She created the atmosphere for the death to actually happen. But the way she played that down, he got mad at me because I slept with his father. That's some psychopathic behavior right there.
Yes, it is. Yes, it
And
is.
then what she says next though is just nuts.
I mean, look at Richard. I did everything for him for years. I know. And he gets mad at me for sleeping with his father. Well, Miss Nancy, that was a bit extreme. I know your whole ass ain't judging me.
So she doesn't deserve to have her face slapped there?
She knows she deserves to get chewed out the same way words for words. Words for words. Why does it have to get physical? So Daryl, I noticed you want people to get physical so bad just so you can have a good show to watch.
That would be great. That would be great.
No. She got slicked and she needs to Sharon needs to get slicked back. Or better yet, listen, I don't owe you a darn thing, B, and leave. I don't got no kids. I'm not a part of this family. Why are you still here? Like, come on now.
She could say, I ain't got no kids, and neither do you anymore, Miss Nancy, and walk right out the door.
Yeah.
Now that would be swinging back. That would be swinging back hard.
Mm-hmm. But Sharon, she's like an airhead. She don't have those quick comebacks. She doesn't have it. She doesn't have it.
In the bunker. Bet you have no idea. He smuggled a knife into the bunker in his shoe. Some half-ass agent let him do it.
Wait, I need to hear that again.
What do you mean? In the bunker. Bet you have no idea. He smuggled a knife into the bunker in his shoe.
Okay.
Some half-ass agent let him do it.
How many times you gonna play this?
I only played it. I replayed it once.
Oh, it sounded like 3 times.
No.
But yeah, Simone's getting more clarification, and Victoria's setting it straight. Like, listen, no, Hunter didn't do it. It was my demon spawned son with a blade in his shoe. So now Simone knows the truth. What is Simone? Is she gonna try and be like Judge Judy and do the right thing, or just sit back and let her husband take care of things?
She's gonna be like that lady on Murder She Wrote. She's gonna get to the bottom of stuff.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I don't know what's
Simone.
up with Simone. If we didn't see Simone's backstory and her freaking out about her husband and really seeming to not be in the know of power, I would think that she's somebody of importance and she's planning some stuff in the background. But I just the way she's acting and behaving and going and investigating and ordering the cuffs on her, I would just think that she is greater than she is. But I think it's going to turn out to be nothing.
I can't stand someone actually, so that's all.
Wasn't nothing about that cheap.
Say what?
Bye. Gotta go.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that was just that little clip I was talking about when they were done having sex. And Mr. Richard said I felt cheap, and she was like, nothing about that was cheap.
Yeah.
That could have just been a little saying that she could have just been trying to be funny. Like,
I don't think so
you know,
because he caught it too, and he's like, "What did you mean by that?" I think that's the
Yeah.
foundation. That's the foundation to it meant something. We're gonna find out.
But you weren't thinking that before though.
I was not. Yeah, I didn't catch that before.
All right. So yeah, just in the back of my head. So I'm thinking, I don't know who's paid her to do that or why. What do they expect to gain out of it? I mean, would it be Priscilla? No, Priscilla's friends with Mr. Richards, so Priscilla wouldn't do that. Is it Nancy? Why would Nancy do that? So she can say, "Oh, gotcha. Now you cheated too. Now we even." No, that's stupid. He's still not gonna want to be with you.
Yeah.
Who else? Sam. No, it wouldn't make sense. Sam's not gonna trade on Mr. Richard and pay a hooker to have sex with him. All right.
Yeah, Sam is his boy.
Yeah, and then he doesn't have any money, so nobody's trying to. So I don't know who.
You know what? I just realized when I said Sam is his boy, that is so weird that him and Priscilla are a part of something together, and Sam is his boy, and he ain't never told him.
Nope.
That's deep. That's deep.
All right, so that seems.
Mr. Richard was looking for. Mr. Richard was expecting a scene like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, Mr. Richard, he need to get off his high horse if he thinks he's small potatoes.
I know.
But that scene that was Bobby. This for people who don't know, that's one of the security detail having sex with the new first lady Simone. at the White House, which is so stupid.
Yep.
And President Eli, her husband, walked in to catch them having sex, which is so stupid. Now, it looks like Eli got murdered, which I'm pissed. I'm pissed that he got shot. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
I want to see that play out. How is Max going to handle this? Because all Max was doing is kind of holding Eli back when he should have been, putting Max in handcuffs. You wouldn't know that wasn't going to happen. But I would have loved to see how this panned out without President Eli being taken away with a gun. What do you think?
Well, I think that he ain't dead, and I'm curious about how this is gonna play out.
Oh, you think somebody else got shot?
I think he got shot, but I mean, people get shot on these.
Oh yeah, you're right. It was just like a flesh wound, right?
It's the Tyler Perry show. That's probably what it is. It just ends up being a lot of blood.
Okay. Because I don't see a way if he's alive, either he's gonna be a. So first we got the Who Shot John segment now. Who shot Eli? And then is Eli gonna be in a coma for a while? So where Hunter's gonna have to step back into the presidency because
he's gonna ease right back into it. He's gonna ease right back into whatever the official thing that made Eli the president probably never even got done, which will mean that the only person who would be able to authorize presidential stuff is incapacitated, and this person isn't, so he's just going to be the president again. Watch.
Boy, so I guess that's what's going to happen.
We'll see, but I bet you that's it.
Stacey, just do whatever he says, okay?
So that was a little scene. Miss Nancy was giving them heck, telling Dale and Sharon that she had some running around to do, and she was holding the car keys, and they were gonna go. Finally, she didn't change clothes. She had on the same clothes, like whatever. Right. And they were about to go to the car, and the whole car was gone. I'm thinking to myself, a car was gone. Someone took it from this house. We're gonna call the police. Let's be weary that somebody's creeping around his house to steal his car. What do you think?
I think that this is that was absurd, that whole car situation. But even more, the fact that money got hidden, that dude is back. So that means the car is probably back too. And they're going to have access to that. So, however, whatever happens that gets them out of that situation, they're going to have access to that money again.
But so are you agreeing that is the same dude who came to Sharon the first time for the money?
Oh, I just don't know. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I can't tell. If it is, that doesn't make sense because he got his money. He's supposed to be long gone because he didn't
well, yeah, because he did say that whoever the rest of this money belongs to, they are going to come looking for it.
But it's always like it's always one lonely person. And it's just more people I don't know. It's always just one person. So like they're coming in and since when do people come in order like, okay, I'm gonna go first. All right, now the next gang, they gonna go the next day. You would think that when it comes to this money, this big sum of money, people are gonna be out on watch for days on end, and that's gonna be rival people coming for this money. They're not gonna do like hopscotch and wait their turn, so that's kind of unbelievable that they're just coming one at a time for their money.
That was it, but we do have one left over from last week that we didn't get to.
Oh God!
As simple as it is. It was not my decision, and it never is the decision of the actor. If there ever is this time where the actor gets to decide, I bet you money they're a movie star or they are the show, essentially, right? So no, I didn't want to leave Ruthless. I wanted to finish the story. I thought I was going to be on the show until the story ended.
Okay, so for people, that's Diacon. You know, he was one of the stars on Ruthless, one of the lead cast members. You know, I don't know how they, I don't know how to word him. He's not the star of the show, but he's one of the leading actors. He was one of the leading people, right?
I think
You
one
know,
could say he's the star. He was the star of the show. I mean, the show was named after a character, and it wasn't named after him. But I
right?
think that a case could be made that there were at least 3 stars, if not 4. Right? 3 stars. I think that one
Ruth.
could say there were 3 stars, and he's definitely one of them.
So Ruth, Elder Mother.
No, Elder Mother would be the 4th, maybe.
Elder Mother has a lot of scenes though. Like, listen, I get what you're saying because we just making this up. It's not like back in the '80s when on the screen it had their face turned around and said starring this person. They don't do that anymore. So
I know.
I'm
But what I'm saying,
the
yeah, the 3 would be him, Ruth, and the highest.
okay, but why? So why not Elder Mother? Because
No. She would be. I'm saying that if we extend it to 4, then she would be in there. But I don't think that a case could be made that she was more important to the storyline than Daikon.
But I'm not saying more important, but I'm saying you got different tiers. You got extras, people who don't talk. You have one-offs. You know, like one of them elder mothers who die and stuff. The one who's over the month. You got them, and then you have reoccurring stars, which is your Ruth, your River, Daikon. You know, the highest. They are almost in every episode, every scene. You know what I mean?
I don't know how we're disagreeing. I feel like we're saying the same thing.
Well, no, because you put one above the other. You can say that. Listen, you favor that character. You can say that's your favorite character,
No.
but you can't like you can't put Daikon in a higher category just because you like the cut of his jib or because you think that he's the biggest star.
No, I'm not. I feel like that's not what I'm doing. Maybe it's what I'm doing, but I don't feel like I'm talking about how important somebody is to the storyline. I think Elder Mother is extremely important to the. I think Elder Mother is extremely important to the storyline. I think Daikon was more important to the storyline even than Elder Mother was.
So leave out the word star then. So like you can say that more important to the storyline, but you can't be like star of the show, right?
I guess I'm just using the word star. No. Okay, fine. Let's take out the word star. But to me that means star. That's the context that I'm using the word star, as how important they are to the storyline. So if we take out the word star and we talk about import to the storyline, do you disagree with me then?
That I still disagree because okay, is Daikon important to the storyline? I guess, yeah. Head of security.
Yes.
Okay, but listen. Any more important than Elder Mother, who's over all of the women and all of the girls?
Well, no, you're talking about. No, stop it. You're.
What?
So now you're doing the same thing you accuse me of doing. You're talking. You're taking.
No. But we took stars. We took stars out of it. But I'm just saying, you're putting more importance on.
I'm not putting more importance on him because he was over the men and she was over the women. The show could have been made where she was more important to the storyline. Ruth wasn't over nobody, and she was more important to the storyline. It's not about what their character does. It's about what their character is bringing to the storyline.
I'm talking about screen time. You know what I mean?
I'm not talking about screen time. I'm talking about storyline. I'm talking about being important. It is unfathomable to me that you're saying that Elder Mother might be just as important as brother Anthony.
When it comes to freaking art or the show, what's important to you might not be important to me. You know, you might see something and be like, that's important to the storyline. I might look over it and have a whole different thought process. Is that fair to say?
I guess, but I think that it was written that way. I think it was written for him to be more important to the storyline.
Says who? Says you?
Yeah, says me.
Says you. Okay.
What do you think about what he said, though? How do you feel about this clip?
You got me on this tangent. I'm all off topic.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Lenny, I always want to call him Lenny Kravitz. What is his name?
Lenny,
Lenny Thomas.
Thomas. Lenny Thomas.
So okay, boom. He's the type of person when you first see him, or when I was first introduced to him, kind of mysterious on the show, cool guy. He probably is a cool guy. I don't know him, but he's the type of person. The more he talks, the more you're like, okay, now I see why they got rid of him. Now I see why they got rid of his vibe, because like I see him like on a social. I don't follow him or anything, but like every time I see him on a social media, he's on a tangent, you know, and it's on the verge of being inspirational, speaking to. It's like right on the cusp of being like, I don't know, maddening. Like, don't let him get you, or you know, it's like his speeches are always rants, and it's like the more he talks, the more like uninterested I am.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if he was just on the set and he just thought that he was bigger than the show, because that does happen sometimes. And somebody was just like, okay, listen, you think I can't do the show without you? Okay, I'm gonna show you. And that's just being so, man. But I don't. Yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like the certain people when you meet them, you like. The more you see them, the more you're like, okay, I'm over it.
I do. He is making me wonder, like, what was the thought process? Because I do think it's absurd that he's gone. Like, I don't. You probably don't feel the same way that I do on this. I think it is absolutely asinine to the storyline that he got killed.
Yeah, I agree.
And so it makes me think something else happened that he ain't talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like there, some demand got made, or just some sort of way they had to let him know we can move on, mister, without you. And I really would like to know what that is, because it doesn't make any sense to me that he's gone. So something happened, something went down. They didn't just decide, oh, we don't need Daikon next season.
I agree. Like I say, and it happens so often on good shows. On good shows, you got headstrong, and I'm just me reaching. You got a lot of headstrong people, and you would think, just like how you said, listen, he's been on many episodes, the face of the show, on the cover, you know, in promos.
Yeah.
He's not going anywhere. They can't do this without me. You know, I'm in every storyline. I'm the head of security. I'm in every scene. You can't do this. I need a raise. He can't do this without me. I need more money. I want $1 million an episode now. $1 million I'm just reaching. I'm just thinking of demands that he's probably, and I'm just basing this off of his personality, which I don't know.
Yeah.
But every time I see him outside of the Tyler Perry network or his own, like just talking, he's ranting. And then like now he makes like kind of thirst trap videos.
He has an OnlyFans now.
Really?
Yes.
What do you know?
He said it. Hold on, let me see
Like,
if I can find it.
right.
Let me see if I can
Thirst
find it. I'm curious. I'm curious about how much he's charging.
I don't know, but like I say, like really, like he was on TikTok asking me anything, and you know, so people just asking him off the wall questions, and he's just answering them. Somebody asked him about having sex. You know, I wouldn't have sex with men, but believe me, if I did, it would be a power drive, and it would be. And I'm just like, oh my, like, what's going on? Lenny Thomas, come on, what is going on?
Lenny charges $20 a month for his OnlyFans. He has 7 videos and 177 images up. And his profile picture is one of those Tyler Perry shots. the same, literally the Tyler Perry shot that we talked about with the leg out. That's hysterical.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
For any of you all who are interested,
How-
it's Wicked D is his OnlyFans name. That's hysterical.
Wow, what is the D stand for? His penis?
Well, he spells it DEE, so Wicked DEE, two D's.
Hey, see, then this confirms what I was saying. Thirst traps. Now you're doing OnlyFans. Like, really? What is going on with him?
Man gotta make his money.
No, I get it. I'm not even talking about that. I'm just saying, like, I didn't even know about this OnlyFans stuff, but I'm just saying he just can't, like, the more he talks, the more I'm just like distance myself. Now, I've never like been a follower of his other than watching him on Ruthless. I think he's great on Ruthless. But it's like when I just hear him, his personal thoughts, it just gives me a lot of pause.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
I do want Brother Anthony back, and he has made it clear. I do follow him on social media. He's made it clear that if they call him back, he will come. So there.
Oh, I know he will. And he gonna eat some humble pie.
Mm-hmm.
Some humble pie, cause it's rough out there in them streets.
It is.
Rough out there in them streets. He know he missing that Tyler Perry check.
I seen him today on social media, and he was riding a train. But in New York, a lot of people ride the train. Celebrities actually ride the train, so it's not crazy.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just, I think the choices that he's making is just crazy. Just OnlyFans and just these thirst traps and oh my goodness, Lenny, what's going on? Lenny.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with him. Get your boy.
I'll have a talk with him.
Sisters, new season of Sisters gonna be starting January. Hopefully Shadera will be all caught up so we can start the new season fresh of Sisters. So because you haven't seen any of this season, right?
I think I saw 2 episodes. Whatever we covered, I think it was 2 episodes. That's what I saw. So I'm waiting.
Wait, fine. I don't know if we and Shadera are gonna cover those episodes to just start back fresh. January, if you decide to catch up on the show, I don't know. You just like not interested in Sisters anymore.
I'll be caught up.
That's good. What about Zatima? What you got any word on Zatima?
No, I don't know what's going on with Zatima.
Me either. Would you be upset if Zatima got canceled?
I would. And I'll tell you what I really am looking for. Divorced Sisters. I need that back.
Are you hooked now?
I love that show.
It's just okay for me.
Yeah, I don't understand that. It's so weird too. I was watching it, and I was like, that looked like Zach's wife. Damn, that looked like Zach's wife. It took me 3 episodes before I actually went into the credits because I'm like, ain't nobody looking that much like somebody else. And I'm like, whoa, that really is Zach's wife. So the whole family is bringing in that Tyler Perry chick.
He got his girl in. He got his girl sliding in.
Yeah, that is the power couple to watch. I'm hoping that they make it. I'm hoping no scandals come out about them. They, I don't know if you follow either of them on social media, but what they have done and put together is really inspirational. And they go around the country on these tours, and they talk to audiences about relationships. I've not been to any, but I've seen video from them, and they actually they put on a good show. So the way that they've held each other down and the stories that they have to tell, they really have put some work into their craft, and I'm kind of proud of them. And I'm hoping, and I see, the things that they do with their families, with raising their kids is really inspirational. So I'm rooting for them big time.
Wow, you talking about the real people, not the characters, right?
The real
talking
people,
about
yeah.
Wow, what's Ellis? What's the last name?
Duvall Ellis.
Well, yeah. Wow, we need to get him on the show one day. Yeah, I'm gonna show him this segment. We need to get him on the show one day. That'd be real cool.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, anything else?
I do not.
Well, that's all I got. Thanks. Oh, excuse me. Thank you to everybody for watching and reaching out. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get all our views on the playbacks. Make sure to